What's going on, guys? Today we are doing some more Gundam cards. I got this amazing box of Gundam cards from my friend Julie Farnham. I've received all sorts of amazing things on this channel from Julie Farnham. All kinds of things Gundam related. I got these really awesome old school, these are like 80s Gundam packs that come in these mini paper packs that were stapled together. I got tons of these cards, which are super, super cool. I got my handsome boys in the background here. These awesome little blind bag Gundam figures that I also received from Julie Farnham. So like I was saying, Julie's been hooking me up with all sorts of cool stuff like this. I will put a link in the video description if you would like to go on over and check out her channel. So yeah, I've never opened these before. I'm pretty sure that these are the cards that work with the arcade game. There's an arcade game in Japan that I know you can like scan your cards into, and it gives you different characters or gives you different upgrades or that kind of thing. But I'm going to rip this open today. I'm not sure how many packs are in here or anything of the sort because unfortunately I do not speak Japanese. But there's a look at the box there today. So we'll get into this quickly here. This box looks like it's absolutely packed. It seems like there's a ton of packs in here. Oh yeah. This is loaded. We have, how many do we got here? A whole bunch. I'm not even sure. So we'll start ripping these open here. Gundam is one of my favorite animes. I have talked about this several times. Really good show. I used to watch it a lot with my younger brother when we were growing up. So we'll get into this here. Looks like these are standard size cards. Maybe a little bit smaller. I'm not 100% sure. Ku Araki. Oh, that one's a little, we have... Who's this chick? I don't know who she is, but Rico Hollinger. Rico Hollinger. Hello, Rico Hollinger there. We have a backwards man. We got, I guess, not sure what that one's about. Maybe that's just like a card character thing there. And we got some Gundams. So this is pretty sweet. I'm not exactly 100% sure what set this is from. There's just so many different Gundam timelines and Gundam Gundam shows and movies and all that kind of thing. I really like Gundam Wing. I really like Gundam Unicorn. I like Iron-Blooded Orphans. Like I said, I've been a big fan of this ever since I was young. Death Scythe and Heavy Arms. Obviously, Wing Zero were some of my favorite Gundams, but I really like that Death Scythe. What was the kid's name who piloted Death Scythe? I forget his name. Maxwell. His name was Maxwell. I can't believe that came to me there. But yeah, that kid was just a sick puppy. He was absolutely twisted. Just not right in the head. If we think that our world is a horrible world to live in, I'm not going to lie, there's some crazy stuff that happens these days in our lifetime and on this planet. But I'm just very thankful that I do not live on the planet that this show took place. I am so happy that we do not have to live in the world in the Gundam world, essentially. Like, that whole universe in that show is an absolute nightmare. You've got how many different nations all fighting to live on the same planet. Everybody's killing each other to try and get a piece of Earth or be able to live on Earth. All the children, all the students are essentially soldiers. Like all the kids in school, you're not students, you're child soldiers, and they train these kids to fly these Gundams around and fight each other and stuff like that. So there's not many anime worlds that would be fun to live in, especially Berserk. I can't imagine if anybody's ever seen Berserk. Having to live in that world would be just an absolute nightmare. These shiny foily ones are really, really nice here. I really enjoy the look of these cards. They do look a little bit smaller than like a standard card though. Let me see. Yeah, so they are. They're a little bit smaller than like your standard card. All sorts of good stuff in here. Gaily. I'm not sure what these ones are. There's got to be, obviously I don't know how to play this game, so I'm not 100% sure, but all sorts of different looking stuff in here. I'm going to have to get a binder for these. Get all my Gundam cards in a binder. These little guys, I got to get all this stuff organized here. I got so much things laying around, so. All right. There is Gundam Stamen. We have Raven Karks. I'm not sure which one this was. Like which Gundam timeline this is, but these are super cool looking cards here. These are a little bit tough to open. They got like this little rip tab on them kind of thing that I'm not really used to. All right, we have this person, Gundam Story number 314. We have Nick Albul, Sniper type Gundam. Gundam Story 302. And then, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't obviously have all the Gundams memorized. There's just so many in that show. Hundreds and hundreds they've created for all the different timelines and all the different seasons. South Burning, that's a cool look one right there. Guaiden, there's that Ku Aruki, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. We have a mechanic ship. We get these closer up here. Get them on camera at least. I'm not very good at keeping things centered on screen, so I'm sure these videos are an absolute nightmare to watch because everything's just kind of all over the place. Nothing's really planned out that much. But if I could keep these on this camera, that would probably be a little bit better for everybody. I'm also noticing the camera is not focusing or might be a little... It seems just a little sketched out lately. I'm not 100% why. Earth Federation Space Force. There is a whole bunch of these packs left. I think I'm going to keep one of these sealed. I have this obsession with keeping sealed packs, so I might keep one of these sealed just for, just so I can have it. I kept one of the other ones, one of the old school 80s Gundams packs, so really like that kind of stuff. I don't know how many other people do that. I know Michael from Lee Fan Down Under said he's big into keeping sealed packs. I know Card Wolf's the same way. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about me or who I am that makes me want to keep things sealed like that. But it is what it is. Chak Keith. That's a funky looking ship right there. And Wing Zero, that is... Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different Gundam Wing Zeros, like essentially every episode, or not every, I keep saying episode. Every different show or every different season, they look completely different. But who's this character here? We have Catherine Ritson. We got a red Gundam. We have one of these cool looking cards again. We got that guy. We got that guy. And we got how many packs left? We got two packs left here. I'm going to keep one of these sealed. So technically there is 3. But I'm going to hold on to one of these. These are super cool. So I want to hang on to one sealed. We got Bob. Detroff Costco. These look super cool. They're kind of shiny and foily, which doesn't really show up on the camera so much. But Bernard Mosha. We have the mechanic again. I guess these all just say mechanic. It's got to be something to do with the card game. Again, I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually 0% sure on how to play this card game. But, yeah, so we'll see what we got in this last pack here today. We have Mobile Suit Gundam. That guy. We have South Burning again. We have Aguel Dallas. And our last card is one of these character Gundams. Again, I don't know the name of all of those there. So that's it for the Gundam cards. That was pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting them to be shiny and foily like that. I really enjoy the design on these cards. Like it kind of looks like I'm not exactly sure. Like obviously they're chrome, but it reminds me of something. I just can't quite put my finger on it. All right. And now we're on to our Allen and Ginter portions of the video, where we hunt for the Spinach card, and we also hunt for the Goose card, the Susan and the Goose. So last year's Allen and Ginter, here we go. We are looking for some Spinach here. We have Bo Bichette, who there is now some contract talks between the Jays and Bo Bichette that are not going so well. Speaking of the Jays, they are putting so much work and renovations into that stadium right now. They're bringing in the wall in right field, I think 5 feet. They're putting the opposing team's dugout, or they're putting the bullpen back there, actually, sorry. So the bullpen is going to be now where the right field wall was. So that brings the right field wall in substantially. So essentially, they're going to need some better left-handed hitters because it should be quite easy to just hit some fly balls over that right field fence if it's brought in 5 feet. But the Rogers Center is going to look completely different for next year. So there's Bo Bichette, Candelario, Marcell Ozuna. We have a Sam Huff. So we did not get a Spinach card today. We have a Beach Tree, and we have a Mike Trout. So that's it, no Spinach card. And now we're on to this year's Allen & Ginter, where we are searching for the Goose card. Yes, we're searching for the Goose card. Why? Because they put a Goose card in here, so they're tempting me. It had to be done. We have Marte. We have Sosa. We have Lau. We have a Manny Ramirez banner season card. We do not have a Goose. We do not have a Goose. We have a Torrey Hunter on the Twins. Torrey Hunter Mini. And what on earth is this? Lacrosse? Yeah, so we have Charlotte North, who is a lacrosse player. Okay, so that's it for the video today. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the polls.